If I ask you a question, which is the most defamed state at the moment in India, you may say that Bengal is the number one defamed state in India. Yeah, to some extent, it's a fact that Bengal is a defamed state. Very few people talk good about Mamta's regime there. Whatever is happening in Bengal is a kind of horror practiced almost all over the state. It's terrible. It's a chaos. But though I'm a Maharashtrian, staying in Maharashtra, very much love my Maharashtra, my Marathi, still I have to admit that in India, at the moment, the most defamed state is Maharashtra. Yes, sorry to say. Feel ashamed to admit that yes, Maharashtra is number one, not in progress or not in other ways, but in corruption we are number one. Atrocities we are number one. Law and order chaos, total failure of the law and order systems, we are number one. Political bankruptcy, Maharashtra is number one. Unethical practices in politics, Maharashtra is number one. Indisciplined citizens, Maharashtra is number one. I move around almost all the metro cities. Frequently, I visit Delhi, Bangalore, Chennai, most of the mega cities. But I don't find the kind of anarchy, yes, I will call it anarchy, that is prevalent in my Mumbai and my Maharashtra. Nowhere in India, no mega city is comparable to Mumbai, chaos of Mumbai. Pollution, corruption, everywhere we are at the top. What are the bad qualities? Wherever you will say that this is not acceptable, this is not desirable, we have it in Maharashtra. Why? Three things I think that here the politician is a clan of shameless and most corrupt leaders. Most of the politicians are criminals. Most of them. They have criminal records. People have seen them riding on a scooter and from there to cars worth 2 crore, 3 crore. From Chal, Jhopadpatti to flats and then to bungalows, then farmhouses. Even corporators, when they get first elected, don't have their own house. But within a span of 5 years, they become worth 50 crore rupees. 50 crore at least if they are on standing committee, if they are mayor or something like that, then it is in hundreds, of course. MLAs. Every contract, they have to pay 40% to the local gundas, local politicians. 40%. So naturally, no work is done perfect. everywhere there are lacuna. People don't work honestly because they say that we have paid to these politicians. Again, most lethargic, lazy, slow moving, and corrupt bureaucracy is in Maharashtra. At all, if you are outside Maharashtra, in India or outside India, never think of coming to Maharashtra for any entrepreneurship with any industry, with any idea to implement. Totally adverse situation is here. I am not defaming my state. I am putting up a reality before you. Why so many industries are moving out of Maharashtra? Because here the local goons and local people, they don't work. They want commission, money. They say that show ourselves as employed in your factory. We will not work, we will not even come, but we will have to pay our salary when we are at our home. That is a common practice. They don't work. They don't work. It's a common practice. In the name of people, local people, they are being harassed. Here the communal hatred is comparable to, I will say, UP. In UP, I find under the leadership of Adityanath, there is a communal hatred everywhere. Equally in Maharashtra. Plus, here, caste clashes are everywhere. OBC versus Maratha, versus Dhangars, versus so many. Every caste is fighting with other castes over the issue of reservation. Everybody wants reservation. And they clash because Supreme Court has said that you can't have more than 50%. Now, even corporation elections have to be cancelled because the government ruthlessly gave more than 50% reservation in many corporations, municipalities. So that is also hold on. And nobody bothers about the law. Nobody bothers about the values of life, values of public life, values of politics. Total valueless. That is Maharashtra. That is Maharashtra. So never come to Maharashtra with any idea, with any project. We don't deserve. We don't deserve. Now you will say, whom to blame? Everybody to blame. Everybody has to be blamed. When Mahagadi, that is Congress, NCP, and Uddhav Thackeray's Shiv Sena, government was there, situation was not different. Same situation. Now, Uddhav is not there, but Shiv Sena, Bhajapa, BJP, and NCP, Ajit Dada, they are together. Remains the same. BJP is a common factor. Shiv Sena, instead of Uddhav, it is now Eknath Shinde's. NCP, instead of Sharad Pawar, it is Ajit Dada Pawar's. It's called Mahayuti. But this government is equally corrupt, equally shameless. They protect corrupt people. They protect gundas. They give entries to known criminals or people with criminal background. And criminalization of the politics, which was once said that it was maximum under Sharad Pawar, is again under Devendra Fadnavis also, because he hates the state. But all party leaders are to be blamed. So, whom to blame? Every leader, every party has to be blamed. So, Maharashtra is the most defamed state in India. That is my observation, my conclusion. Comments are open. You are free to have your own comments. Thanks.